I want to see the research option that Doctor provides to the team.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
The Collectors have been abducting colonists from the fringes of the Terminus systems. No distress signals are sent out. No signs of attack.
There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drug
You
virus.
don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Yes. Upgrades.
Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the Collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Okay. Research new upgrades to dramatically improve the power of your squad members, weapons, and ship. Okay. When you purchase a research project, you must pay the specified amount of rare resources. You then gain the upgrade described in the research project, and the upgrade moves to the upgrade section of the research terminal. Okay, 2 weapon upgrades, 2 armor upgrades, no ship enhancements. Prototypes. Okay, although prototype technology is advanced and powerful, it is also extremely expensive to produce and often unstable when used. Thanks to Cerberus's advanced science facilities and the genius of Dr. Mordin Solis, you have one of the few facilities in the world capable of producing these technologies. Each technology you produce will be powerful, but will upgrade only a single member of your squad. Okay. Okay, we need to discuss. This seems to be very personal, so we need to discuss the research with our squad members too. What exactly do we have available? Review. Mordin Omnitool. 20% tech power. Element 0 required. 3000. We have 4000 in stock. Heavy weapon ammo. Reading. ML77 missile launcher. We don't have enough. Yes, we have enough iridium. We don't have a missile launcher. That's useless. Okay, armor. Material capacity. Doesn't seem all that useful. Take damage. Very minor upgrade. I'll do it.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
Ah.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
It seems sensible planning to me. That's what military is supposed to do. You can't just start planning for things when they start to happen. Either you at that point have plans, or you're going to be wasting a lot of time with catching up.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me. Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but
Okay, submachine gun damage. Assault rifle damage. I think in general we should try to upgrade as much as we can. But do we even have submachine guns? Are they the... I think they're the non-heavy pistols.
let me know if upgrades seem feasible. Can install them whenever you like.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
A research can always lead to other research too on its own. So it should be worth doing. I want to talk to the other people.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. You were actually the Alliance poster boy, and they still dumped you.
Yeah, can't tell people everything, but that's not saying much. Just because you can't tell everything doesn't mean you should try to hide everything and keep people always ignorant. But I don't like my other options too either. So we don't need them. Yes, we do. Of course we do. You always is just pressing. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe that.
Way to boil it down, Jacob. I hope you keep a better attitude about our current mission.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
I need to talk to him again, see if there's something new.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Normandy upgrades.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Ooh. Enhancement. Armor upgrade. Asari-made Solaris armor upgrade is attached to the ship's superstructure. This will help the ship hold together if hit by a blast powerful enough to penetrate its shields. Yeah. Don't have it. Don't have what it takes.
Let me know when you want that, Commander.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Well, we don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
I have to keep a very close eye on what he likes. I mean, what he feels about certain situations. Ooh. And cannon or heavy pistol? Yeah, I definitely like the heavy pistol. Jacob is a man of conviction. He'll do what he believes is right. So if he believes something is right, that it's really against what we want to do, we need to keep basically prevent him any opportunity to act on that. So he will act on it in its own.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
I didn't want to come here. We need to deliver the part to the engineers. Same time, okay. We'll talk to them. I wonder if the model ships are being placed here or something. Yeah. That's what I thought. So it's just a waste of your money. You can buy fish too. Okay, let's do the side mission first.
I just heard the collectors hit the Ferris.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
So how much money am I going to lose? You won 500 credits.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
Okay, 2 more visits. Miranda and Garrus. I really need to talk to Garrus. Where is he anyway?
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
It seems
Cerberus looks out for
side
them.
missions were
They're
sort of
funding the transport for me.
It's the least
partially
they can do
pointless
without putting
in
all
Mass
of
Effect
them.
1. In here it seems like they have a harder impact, because that's where you need to do the extra things to get the credits and the resources to get those upgrades.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Mineral scanner has been integrated into your systems. This will greatly speed up the planet scanning process. Okay. Upgrades.
Whenever you have the time and resources, let me
Okay.
know.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the Elusive Man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe.
You are who you are, Miranda.
That's easy. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Yeah, that helps quite a bit. Quite a bit to understand the situation.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah.
She seems to be deadly afraid to fail. She's a tool to be used, and I guess if she isn't good to be used, she is pretty worthless. At least that's how she sees it.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
What is this time? Phoenix cannon. Powerful enough to destroy a collector ship with repeated hits. Not sure the ship upgrades will be all that important right this second, but they're also the most expensive ones. Yeah, shit. I think general equipment upgrades will be the most important at this point. Duration. Why can't I upgrade it? Requires one or more tech damage upgrade to unlock. Ah, so. Interesting. I think we should just start upgrading, and that's the end of it.
Shepard, need me for something?
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
Looks like Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. Should have a bit more kick. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though. Not unless we upgrade the guns.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite, anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Yes.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Okay, at least we've talked to everyone. Upgrade as much as we can. Mid-gel upgrade. Is this really necessary? Well, it might unlock something else.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for
a
the
few,
Normandy's
yeah.
weapon?
Here.
Oh, yeah. Now we're looking at sums. Okay, there are going to be multiple upgrades in all weapon areas, or all equipment areas. That's interesting. Yeah, this.
Shepard, need me
Have you
for
got
something?
any upgrade ideas?
A few,
for the
yeah.
Normandy?
Here.
Just research it.
Shepard,
Have you got any
a
upgrade
few,
ideas?
yeah. Here. Shepard,
Have you got any
a
upgrade
few,
ideas?
yeah. Here.
Can't afford anything. Can't afford anything. Yeah.
Let me know when you've got the materials for me to upgrade our guns.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, might as well take the squad while we're at it. We have 3 points, which we can put to basically almost nowhere. So. Heavy charge. Actually, I want cryo ammunition. It might be the good thing would be has a chance to make them freeze and be more vulnerable to extra damage. So works well with a group within a group, and two, there might be certain enemies that are much more certainly are not both vulnerable to incendiary ammunition, so they might be vulnerable to cryonic ammunition. So at least we have options at this point. And that's it. What's our next proper mission? Citadel, Boardwalk, the convicts. I'd like to get the Warlord and the Convict before we do anything else, but I don't know. Yeah, I think we want our... No, we should probably visit Citadel. We also have our minor assignments first. Yep. I think we should do these. Ice brandy, special ingredients. Yeah, go visit Citadel. How do you get one? Somewhere. Store. Citadel probably is a good place. But this, a lost Cerberus operative is believed to be held in an eclipse base on planet Lorek. Athar system. Omega Nebula. Not quite sure how this all works out. Well, we'll learn. We do need to go out to scan for additional resources anyway, so why not?
Commander, how is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
We probably won't. Just checking my messages. I think I checked them already. Oh. Nella Butler. My husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud to have of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. But whatever happened there wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself. Please don't tell him that I sent him this. Okay. Chakwas. I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there is surgical equipment we could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. I've updated plans for the new medical equipment to your research terminal in the tech lab. Okay. More upgrades, more upgrades.